Hi there, everybody. I'm here for a few minutes only. I was just going to show you the seat on my CLK, which I am refurbishing. I'm doing the driver's side. I've done the passenger side, but I didn't make a video of it. So I am making a video of the driver's side to show you how I do it. How I'm doing it. It's not exactly like I'm not a professional at refurbishing, but since the passenger side came out really well, I decided to do the same for the other seat. And just to show you some progress of what I've done. So here's the seat. Now my seat had a massive opening here. And on the video that I am making, I'll show you how I taken all of this apart all the way from here in order to get this stitched up, basically. So you do have to remove all the leather here and take it all out, including obviously that, and the mounts where this goes into. And then once you finish with the stitching and it comes out very reasonable, perhaps not as good as the original. You can see the original here, which is really, really neat. But this one is not as neat, but it is so much better and stronger because I used slightly thicker stitching thread. And we have the rest of the seat here. Now what it needs is, so what I've been doing is you have to sand it down a little bit. This seat is not as bad as other seats out there, but you have to sand it down a little bit in order to get rid of the roughness and the original color slightly. Sand the whole seat down. So I've been using some sandpaper. You can use, well, I used 800, but you can use 1200, or it depends. And then once you get it to a reasonable, you can feel it nice and smooth. Then you need to apply some of this stuff, leather prep, so it removes color. And when you apply the leather prep, which you sort of apply it with, you can use some of this stuff to remove the color. I've actually bought this kit, company Restorers, the leather care people, and they send a kit with the dye and all the stuff in order to, so I've got all the dye here and whatnot in order to re-dye this seat, which you have to mix the colors in order to get the correct color grade for your car. And then you sponge it in. So they will send you these sponges, and then once you mix the color, you put the sponge into the color, and then you sponge the color in. Mine is almost ready, although it still looks like it's got the original gray on it, but I have cleaned it quite a lot. So in the kit you kind of get this as well, and this really helps remove the color once you rub it in. So basically you put that, and then you have your one of these, which you can put it in there like this. You sort of soak it, so you put it in there, you soak this with the color prep, the leather prep. You soak that, and then you try to remove the color from the seat. And you can see mine is gone a little bit rough. So it looks a bit rough. I still have to do a little bit, maybe. I'm not sure what's happened here. I think this stain from water that I had, because obviously this is a convertible. What happened is my roof is leaking, and that needs to be taken care of. So anyway, just a little update. That's what I'm doing. The next step on this will be I have to do the dye. I will be carry on doing the filming. Because, well, I am doing a film about it. It's just taking me forever to do it. But it is what it is. It takes time, but I am aiming to finish it as soon as possible. Hopefully before winter, or it's gonna take a long time, and then we're gonna be into summer again. And this seat is out. That means I can't use the convertible. But the other problem I have is I do need to apply some seal to my convertible. I need to apply a seal so it doesn't leak, because it is leaking at the moment. But I was also dyeing, so I cleaned the convertible top, and I was applying a color which restores the color. So my CLK has a blue soft top, and with the years it's gone obviously very faint. But I bought this dye from this company. So today is all about the CLK. I got this. Sorry, this is the proof, the actual. So this is what I need to apply to it so it stops leaking. But I have this is a dye. It all comes together, and some cleaner. So you have this cleaning stuff that you mix with water, and you wash the soft top, and then you wait for it to dry, and then you apply some of the dye to it, which I already did apply some of it. And then once that is dry, you apply the this here, which is reestablishes the original as new waterproof weather barrier. And you do need to do that regularly on your soft top, well, at least once a year or so. Obviously, I never done it on mine, so so whenever it rains into the car as well, and which then leaks into the seats and stains the seats. So which is why one of the reasons I'm restoring this seat is not really because it's as bad. It's not broken. It's not nothing like that. And another thing I discover, which is probably out there anyway, is if you use a heat gun on the leather, if you just hit the leather, not obviously too close, but I had a dent here. I had a slight dent, and when I hit it, the dent disappeared. So I think the leather stretched, or not stretched, but maybe shrunk, and that disappeared, and now it's quite nice and flat. So little things like that, I guess we learn with time, or we learn with experience. But I'm not a professional restorer, so I can't really say this is exactly the way you have to do it. But if you want to DIY your seat, you can have a go at these steps. Watch the video once I post it, and see if it's something for you. If it's not for you, obviously get it professionally done. My CLK is a 2002. It's quite an old model. I don't know, don't think I'm going to spend £1,000 on getting somebody to actually restore my seat. So I am trying my best to do it myself, and it is working. Like I said, all the stitching I've done, and it's getting there. It will look nice. It does look nice. The passenger's side that I've done looks nice. So anyway, that's my update. I hope everybody enjoys. I got lots of videos out there for different things, car maintenance, repairs, a lot of videos on my CLK and the soft top. If you want to have a look at that, have a look. Don't forget to follow, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will keep up the content. But in any case, we'll see you guys next time. I'm going to make the video of dyeing the using the dye to get the leather on its well, restoring it to hopefully some kind of its original color. And then I will do a live stream so you can have a look how it's getting on and if it's any good for you. But thank you for joining in my live stream today, and we'll see you all in the next video. So for now, I will say goodbye and find out how to end the live stream.